Welcome back, everybody, and today we are back with yet another little live stream. And today we have recently wrapped up the elite combat achievements, as you can see by this little amulet, as well as the mascot log, and have now progressed into our next challenge, which is going to be the master combat achievements. And as you can see over here, we are somewhat progressing through them, about 60% of them completed. We've done about 40 of these in the past few days. Today, one of the bigger ones should be completed. It's the only one I've been doing today, but basically 2k enrage Arch-Glacor, and it takes quite a while because you have to push it up all the way very slowly. I was hoping that they would have implemented the feature that you could pick the enrage like you would in leagues, but I suppose they want to keep the slow grindy challenge. And therefore we are now doing the Arch-Glacor. We are at 1927 here, meaning if we are successful in our kills, should be about, I'd say 7 to 10 kills, depending on the enrage increases we get, which is a bit random. But yeah, let's jump into things and wrap this achievement up, shall we? Earlier today we lost a Lang artifact, not ideal, but probably wouldn't have gotten much use out of it anyway, because I already have the 2 useful gloves upgraded. I don't think the ranged gloves are that useful anymore, at least. Not sure about it. But anyway, I think we're good to go here. Yeah, let's go in the instance. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think I am. We don't have a crazy interesting streak going now anyway, so the risks aren't too high. We are able to fail without too much loss. Okay, let's summon the squad, use our necromancy stuff here, and jump straight into things. I've been having a lot of fun with the mascot magic armor. That's what I've been using for most of my achievements here. Yeah, at Arch-Glacor you really want necromancy for the minions in particular, because they do have quite a bit of HP, and with Threads of Fate you can kind of make light work of them, which is quite nice. Which you really can't deal with very easily with other styles. Maybe melee could have like a way to use one of the dragon weapon specs to clear them quickly, like this right here. This is really where necromancy shines. 2 abilities and they're gone. And get back straight on the boss and gives you a bit of a window to do a bit of extra damage, which, especially at the higher enrages, those minions become really annoying, because if they stay alive for too much longer, then the next mechanic will overlap. Like, the next mechanic doesn't wait for you to kill the minions. And that gets really frustrating. Let's be careful with these here. Oh, almost ran straight into it. Right. Grand Potion. Alright. Minions down. Let's get a heal here. Beautiful. Yeah, Resonance and Divert can be pretty annoying at this boss because its accuracy isn't that great, so it's not super reliable. Like, it happens quite often that you go for one and it just doesn't hit you. Which, if you are planning to rely on it, can really mess you up. Is it a back-to-back beam? I think it is. Or is this a... yeah, it is. Alright, not ideal, but we can deal with it. Guess we will know that we won't get one for the rest of the kill, most likely. Ooh, I really got stuck there for a second. Okay, minions. Boss really is controlling us here near the end of the kill. Let's try to get this melee a bit closer. Beautiful. I could go for the split soul, but I'll just save the runes and play it safe. And go for a slightly slower kill. There we go. Boom. Let's see. More talismans. I don't know if you can reroll loot like you can in the Talos chest with a luck ring, but I assume it's the same. Okay, a 13 increase, beautiful. Anything above 10 I will happily take. Okay. Trade back in. Let's make sure we have our weapon poison up, because that seems to have run out. Book on. Extend the minions. Oh my god, I thought I was... I used my, what's it called? Life transfer to heal my summons, and I took damage right as the beam hit me, so I was like, wait, did I not pray? Slight panic, but I was totally fine. Right, we got beams here. Ooh, almost got clipped. Yeah, I think it's the auto attack that kind of roots you. Like the basic attack. Yikes, very bad. Oh my god, I am so happy. I was on the wrong prayer. Surprised I survived that. I don't know what happened. Maybe I still had a disruption shield on or something? Well, I will take it. Yeah, that was pretty bad, but somehow we lived. Like, we survived two things that would have usually killed. Alright, that's the kill. Ooh, a scripture of when. Do we claim this? Claiming it basically means I have to do an extra kill, right? I mean, I have been having deaths, but also... Does it really matter if I get a scripture? I have 3. Let's continue. 1950. Now the pressure is on. Scripture of where is better, yeah. You know, the thing about the scripture of when is... Thanks for the follow, all names were taken 6. The scripture of when, I think I can upkeep it for quite a while. Look at this, 7,000 pages. And I even drop traded quite a few of them. When Necromancy came out, I had thousands of these as well, and I drop traded a bunch of them because they went up to like 1 million per. Maybe 1.5 million even, because the Wen book was like the best in slot thing to AFK combat XP with. Or at least at the time, that's what everyone was using. So, yeah. That's basically membership for a year. Alright, let's see. I don't want to think about this aura, so I'm gonna reset it. Kind of crazy that this 2-hour aura can be reset by a tier 2. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Okay, what else am I think everything else is fine. Okay, so let's go. Probably about 6 more kills if we're lucky. Or if we're not unlucky, I should say. Alright, scripture in the chest. Okay. I was trying to bloat the minions, but I didn't have any adren. Whoops. Hey Bjorn, how's it going? Welcome in. Right, arms. Yeah, I have to kill this quicker. It's not great. Thank you, devotion, or enhanced devotion, I should say. You're a real one. Pillars. Ooh, really bad pillar. Yikes. Big, big, big yikes. Okay. Getting slightly better at these pillars, that's good. I did my volley a bit too early there, straight on the immunity. Minions, let's clear these. Oops. Kinda messed that up. Let's go for some scythes to clear it out. Trade into another set of minions, that's unfortunate. Okay, very unfortunate actually. I have like nothing to clear it out with. And my summons are dying. Yeah, this is pretty bad. We managed to get through it. I'm going to reflect here because I just want to get through this here. While I set myself up for the rest here. It was pretty bad. I already used my dive here. I think we should be fine. Can probably kill it here as well. There we go. Our when scripture lives to see another day. 11 enrage, very nice. Anything above 10 I like. Was a slow kill though, but that's fine. Kills are kills. Are you playing on an ultra wide? I am not. Yeah, I'm not. But I do have some, like my UI is a bit... Wait, let me show you. This is what my UI really looks like. Just bunch of stuff that viewers don't need to see, so... I think I have everything. I think I'm good to go. Any professional necromancers in the chat know how much of a difference it is to use necromancer gloves and swap between them for Cinderbanes? Yo, Krona, welcome back. Oh, let me actually survive this real quick. Almost died there. Ah, never mind. The enhanced devotion came in clutch, but thank you for the resub, Krona. Appreciate you. Always good to see you. Pay attention. Yes, 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 yes. Krona just wants to see me lose the scripture, that's it. I already lost a Lang artifact earlier today. Devastating. Is this a back-to-back? No, it's not. Beam. Okay, good. Summon the boys. To a devotion. To a freedom. Time to wrap this skill up here. Yeah, it's kind of crazy indeed how much damage you have to do to climb a little bit percent. And we're not even halfway through the actual final part. Like if I were to go for 4K at some point, it gets very frustrating, I imagine. Alright, another 10%. We're getting 10% at least. I would like to see some like 18%, maybe 20. But still better than what it could be. I don't know what the minimum is. The minimum 5? I know the minimum is 5. I know it's 5 if you are not doing a streak, but I don't know if it actually is possible to get 5 in a streak. But yeah, so much damage to do, and every single auto attack of the boss is just an insta-kill at this point. The beams are insta-kill. Everything is insta-kill. Okay, let me see. Make sure to put this up again. Summon the boys. Yeah, we're getting close to 2K indeed. Which is the goal right now. And then I will probably not be back here for quite a while. Actually, I still need to get the 100 streak, which I'm not looking forward to. I got a streak of like 70 while doing this. While I started doing the push, and then I died, so... RIP. And I had another decent streak as well, but I got a core, which I did not want to risk. Better beam spawns now. Earlier today we got some messed up beam spawns. Is the Amascut like the necromancy weapon you get from Amascut any good here? I have not even perked it up. I have it. I've gotten 2 of them, but I have not tried it anywhere. From what I heard initially, it seemed to be like kind of the same, not super worth having, except for when you can flank. So I haven't really tried it, but maybe it's worth using. Or maybe it's worth using both? Like alternate the specs? Not sure. Yeah, I'm doing some reflex in this phase just to kind of play it safer. I don't even know if a reflect would save me at this point. If I miss a flick, but... Am I using both Devo perks? Not sure on my necromancy gear. Let me check in a second here. I am not, only enhanced devotion. Isn't devotion worse if you also have enhanced devotion? Isn't it something like it only procs if enhanced devotion has already procced? Something like that? I have not perked anything up in a long time, so I don't actually remember all the exact details. But I know there's some funky perk interactions. Cheeky res. Damn it, almost killed it. Ah! That's always trying to play a little bit more risky when the beam spawn. It is not smart, but I always do it. Just to try and get that kill a little bit earlier. Die! Thank you. Okay. I don't know if this Reaper was yesterday's Reaper, but maybe I can get a new one. I don't think I'll get a Glacier Reaper though, just because I don't have that many kills. Ooh, 10 again, okay. Probably 3 more left, assuming average and RNG here. Okay, let's see. Can I get a Reaper, or was this today's Reaper? I forget. Okay, it was today's. Okay. You were under the impression that they were independent? It's possible. I don't actually know for sure. I forget. But for some reason I remember something like that. Enhanced Devo. Or let's Google Devo and then Control F and enhanced. Is there any I want the perk. Devoted perk. Enhanced. Is there an interaction with this? Yes or no? Having devoted and enhanced devoted on one's gear has a benefit Enhance Devoted takes priority over Devoted. However, as Enhance Devoted is unable to activate while it is currently active, this allows for a small window of time for Devoted to activate, both Devoted and Enhance Devoted on their own. Last 5 ticks. This means that it is possible, though unlikely, to have continuous activations of Enhance Devoted and Devoted. The chance of continuous activations occurring is highly dependent on the attack rate of the enemy. Okay, interesting. Not exactly sure how to interpret that, but there is some interaction there, clearly. Uh-oh. Looks like my gloves are gone. Let's go to Lumbridge, I suppose, to quickly fix those. You know what I hate? Like when you repair an item, now they are a different item ID than when they have slight damage on them. So you have to equip them, go punch a rat or something so they degrade a little bit. And then they will go back into the proper bank slot and work with your presets. Otherwise, you have to... like, it doesn't pick it. If it's 100% full, right after you repair it, you have to manually put it back in. Which is a bit frustrating, but okay. Okay. What's our enrage? 1981. Enrage starting to look like recent dates. Hey Daniel, how's it going? Okay. Great year for wine, probably. Yeah, possibly. Not really a expert on that, but... okay. I still don't know how to do the Living Death plus Adren potion to ensure that it fills up to 60% quick enough. Does that only work with Invigorate Aura? I think it should work otherwise as well, but I don't know, can't seem to get it to happen. Or does it only work with instant Adren potions? The Lashers is easy, just need to spawn, right? What do you mean by that? Oh, minions. This guy somehow survived everything. Cool. The one you helped yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, I think I still have 1 or 2 Solak things remaining. I think it's the really bad beams here. Okay. I have the speed kill and the single sigil solutions that I have left. That one is hard. Yeah, I haven't really looked into it, but it does look tricky. But I do imagine the trickiest part is finding a team. Almost died there. No! I did all my strong abilities on the boss instead of on the arm. Those have been pretty smooth since the update though. I mean, they're not that quick, but they are smooth enough. No signs, no nothing. I keep getting the flurry overlap with the worst things, the minions and the beams. That should be the kill. Boom. Do I have a lot left for Master? I mean, I only really started working on it a few days ago. 1995. Okay, 2 more kills confirmed, because 5 is the minimum, assuming we get this kill, of course. But yeah, we had about 25 masters completed, and now we're at 63. We got 40 of them left. Most of it is group stuff, unfortunately. So we got a mascot, which I think should be fairly doable. Because a lot of people are doing a mascot right now, and a lot of people don't have the achievements yet. So it's easier to find teams. We have Zamorak. We have some Glacier stuff. We have some raids achievements, mostly speed kills, and duo for Beastmaster. A bunch of Zamorak, a bunch of Virago, and then a couple speed kills. Like Raziel I need to do. I need to do AOD and normal next speed kill. And then I think Zug speed kill. That's about it. Duo hard mode is hard. Virago, is it? I mean, people are soloing that shit, so... I feel like it must be doable. The hard part, I imagine... the problem with all the group stuff, the real hard part is finding someone that wants to do it. Especially, like... The people who are most suited to do it probably already have it, so they're less likely to want to do it again. Did you get trio hard mode, Rago? Probably. Isn't that an elite? I think that's an elite, no? Let's have a look for Rago. Show completed. I think that's a elite achievement, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I have completed it. Yeah, elite is done. It's just master and grandmaster left. Okay, let's focus up again, because we are pretty close to completing our goal here. And I really don't want to lose this kill, because it's a solid chunk of enrage here. Like, if we kill this one, it's guaranteed to only be 2 kills left. If we fail, it's likely to be 3 more. Okay. Okay. Probably the worst beam spawn known to man right there, but okay. What is the optimal amount of necromancy stacks to use the tier 90 special? Because if you use 12, it always hit caps. So I assume it's better to use it slightly lower. Oh my god, really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Ah! Really, 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 really bad. Okay, let's get out of here. I should have died there very hard, but I did not. So let's continue. Genuinely no idea how I survived that. Did I use a defensive or something? Because I got hit by 2 beams. Which usually is like 12k damage per, but they did like 4k. No idea why. Here we go. 1 kill stands... Damn, that was actually fast as well. 5-minute kill there. I mean, not super fast, but faster than we've been doing. Okay. Do I continue challenge, or do I just claim this, get the save when scripture, and then guarantee that... I mean, I think I'll just claim, because then I can have a pet that has exactly 2k. I kind of prefer that than like 2.2k and 1 or whatever. So let's claim this. Scripture of when to the bank. Follow your heart. Yes, exactly. And now... we are fully safe, knowing that we get exactly 2k. By the way, this is gonna be an interesting pet. Look at this KC, by the way. Oy, 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 oy. Maybe don't look at it too long, you're gonna think different of me. How is Gretz a bad word? Who knows, man, who knows? What incarnation? Alright, 2000% enrage. Finally. This has got to be probably my least favorite achievement I've done so far. Really don't like this boss. Really, really don't like this boss, but here we are. It's just tedious, man. It's tedious. And it's not different from 500%. It's just... slower and longer, but has to be done. So let's wrap it up. No, don't go. Oh, nice. I thought I was gonna go immune on my volley, but it barely got through. Love to see that. It's gonna be the ice beam, I think. Yeah. Try to get some adren from divert. Boom, almost full adren, love that. Thank you Zorgoth Ring for the stacks. I will wait to Living Death until after this, because this is gonna... some minions. Let's go into our Living Death here. Hopefully we get some nice mechanics. Ah, I thought I split sold. Oops. There goes a decent amount of damage, but it's okay. Bro, you literally get 80% adren from a divert on this phase. How much damage does that translate to? Probably quite a lot. Okay, we got this attack here. Unfortunately, don't have too much to deal damage with. Adren almost, or sorry, my prayer almost dropped. My penance powder ran out, that's why. Ooh, good thing I kept an eye on it. There we go, boom. Sub 5, actually a solid kill, what the hell? Damn, we kept getting quicker and quicker by the end. That is 2000% Arch-Glacor completed. Beautiful. Hey, just wanted to say I just discovered the RuneScape Showdown like 2 weeks ago and loved it. Thank you for making it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Yeah, that took a long time to make, so I'm very happy to see people enjoy it. Claim the loot. We are not continuing because holy, I do not like streaking this boss. Or pushing, I should say. 2000% in the bag. I think there are still some achievements left here. Mainly speed and streak. So let's see. Yeah, 1k in less than 2 minutes 30. Which that sounds doable. If the HP scales Like, is 2k double the HP of 1k? Because if that's the case, then... I mean, we just got a sub 5 2k, so that would translate to the speed kill, I think, maybe? Don't know. An Arch-Glacor streak of 100 is gonna be frustrating because, yeah, I tend to mess up sometimes, but hopefully we can just get it done. I think a streak of 100 will get you to like 1.2k, right? Roughly. I think it's 12 enrage increase on average. Yeah, at least those early kills should be quicker, so that's something. I think what I will do, you know what, let's give the 1k speed kill a go, just to see how far we are off it. And then we can see if we want to go for it. I think what I will do is get a new Ripper. Give it some juice. There we go. And then I think what I will do as well here is throw a couple of these potions away, replace them with some spiritual prayers. Use that as our prayer instead of the blessed flask. And then I think that should probably do us quite well. Yeah, let's have a look. I'm not super confident we'll get this right away, but maybe we will. Maybe we will. And if it's too tricky, we can maybe pre-build, but I have never done that on Necromancy, so I'm not sure what you have to do for that. 1k might be doable with other styles as well, to be honest, if the minions are still easily killable. I feel like that's probably the worst spec to start with for a speed kill, but okay. Also, I didn't have my potion on, which is bad. Let's try to deal as much damage as we can here. We're gonna play very risky. I still didn't drink my potion. What's going on? Yeah, we're very behind on pace here. Signs, because I'm trying to stay low HP for the Zerg relic. Minions. That one didn't kill? Oh my god. Yeah, this is not great. Minions again. Now I don't have threats. Yeah, okay, this is... I feel like this is a failed kill already purely because of the mechanic order. Some seriously bad RNG, and this is a wasted living death because of this as well. Yeah, I feel like this relies some... Can you teleport out of this, by the way? Oh, you cannot, right? That's annoying. Because if you could, I would just reset for this phase at the start. Yeah, not great. Not great, not great. I think we can do this, definitely, but just have to give it a couple attempts, I suppose. I think I am going to wrap up the YouTube stream, though, real quick, because I like to keep the YouTube streams as sort of self-contained things. So thank you, everyone, for watching the YouTube stream. Appreciate you. If you want to continue watching, we might continue a little bit longer over on Twitch, so see you there. Bye-bye. All right.